welcome back to the hangar. So continuing on with the F-22. So last video, I had taken the tail off and was pulling all the old Imcotech stuff out and started running, more of a traditional one wire per servo kind of thing, which I finished, and everything is running to the front. And as you can see, a lot of wiring. Ugh. So got all these on this side. So it's like 12 new wires total. And then all this mess that was covered up. So I got my battery leads for the turbines. I still got to put the ends on those. The telemetry cables that are up here. And that's my pump stuff. But yeah, I'm going to clean this up again, and I'll have to redo everything considering I'm not using the Imcotech anymore. I'm running the DLPH2. But that'll kind of come in the next video. So I'll just kind of showing you what I did here. So I rotated my engines differently than I had them based off what somebody else said recently from Gaspar. I know where the RPM sensor is on these, and I always wondered why he didn't do it this way originally, but to avoid crosstalk, you kind of need to position the RPM sensors to where they're not looking, so this one's not looking over at this one, because the RPM sensor looks at a magnet in the compressor nut. So the ECU board, which has the adapter on it for the plug, the 3-wire plug, essentially wherever that is, if you go about to the 4 o'clock of that, is your kind of your RPM sensor. So now I have my RPM sensor looking down and looking down on both motors versus having one looking up and the other one looking down, which is what he originally told me. But he told somebody else just recently something different. So I'm gonna try this, and obviously I'll check all that when I test run the motors. But you can kind of see how it's kind of cleaned up now. So you got the fuel line on this side here, fuel line here, and then up here at the top, you've got this ECU cable. That's kind of tight, isn't it? Ooh, yeah, it's a little tight. Let me loosen this up. There we go. Here we go. And you don't want it kind of flapping around, which is kind of what sucks. There's no real good way to, that last little run. But what I did to kind of hold that is I made these, all I did is I took some of this foam board. It's like a foam board that you can kind of get at Home Depot. And I used this, first time I ever used this was to make baffles on my airplane. So I'll show you.